Bonjour les gens, on est de retour dans Game of Thrones. Et notre cheval est visiblement un peu fâché. Nous sommes de retour au contrôle de Gareth, qui a visiblement entendu un truc bizarre dans les bois. Sur sa route vers le mur. Oh ça, à tous les coups c'est Ramsès, non? Yep.
Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Je le sens pas bien du tout, ça. Et la curiosité est un vilain défaut, mec.
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
Je sens que je vais me faire
As
griller.
my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father is the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh! Listen. There.
Griller ou pas griller? Griller.
Hear that? I know I heard something.
Courir contre des mecs qui ont des chevaux, généralement, ça sert pas à grand chose.
Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
Et ils ont l'air de s'être barrés, c'est le principal. J'imagine que lui, il doit pas en rester grand-chose. Ils ont laissé leur bannière au passage, qui est censée être rose normalement, mais c'est pas grave. Ah ouais. Ah bah c'est leur spécialité au Bolton, hein. C'est pas pour rien qu'il y a un... Il y a un type à l'envers et sanglant sur leur bannière. C'est pas vraiment une surprise qu'il soit pas subtil comme personne. Ok, là on est de retour chez les Foresters. Ok, donc c'était juste une petite... interlude.
As I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
Why are you telling me this?
To help you rule, Lord Ethan. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others. The Lord Sentinel.
Laisse-moi deviner, il va falloir que je choisisse avant entre le Castellan et le maître d'armes.
Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move.
Yep, à mon avis, lui, ça va être un des deux choix pour la sentinelle.
Summon the Lord. We need his judgment.
I've done nothing wrong. I was only trying to survive.
Et lui, ça va être l'autre choix, je pense.
Lord Ethan. Missed it.
You spoke of judgment, Sir Royland. What judgment is that?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
Then
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
Oh, c'est pas bien ça, Eric, dis-moi.
2 shields and 3 spears.
You stole from us.
I feared for my life. Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right. He speaks
He's
true.
right.
I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
Then you admit to the crime, in front of all gathered here.
I am only what this house made me. You cannot expect a man to live on loyalty alone.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
We can send him to the wall.
Ouais, j'aurais tendance à le punir, personnellement.
We'll decide.
Send him to the wall. Take his fingers. He's a thief. If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will
Ah,
be
parce que
in
t'as rien
justice,
volé,
my
peut-être?
lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
I, Ethan of House Forrester, Lord of Ironrath, name you a thief. The price for your crime is 3 of your fingers.
No, please, my lord! My lord, please! Please, no!
My lord, normally it is the Lord's duty to carry out the sentence. But I am willing to carry it out.
Vas-y, je vais
I
tester.
will carry out the sentence.
Je sens que ça va être un QTE.
My lord!
Absolument pas précis. J'espère que tu tiens pas à tes doigts, mec. Ah, bah, plutôt précis comme mec, finalement.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due.
Clairement.
Not just yourself, of course.
It's a lord's duty, so I did it.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom and experience.
But Maester, that is what the small council is for.
My lord, you of all people should know that too many voices muddy the message. That is why there is one lord above all.
J'ai l'impression qu'il fait un peu sa propre campagne politique, lui.
Above the rest.
Monsieur le
There are
super
two
grand
capable
vizir.
men for the role.
Oui, non, ça, je m'y attendais un
Both
peu,
want
là.
the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office.
C'est discret.
Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your sentinel will wear this for all to see.
I understand. I'll do it now.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Et donc on a le choix entre Duncan et Royland pour devenir notre conseiller principal. Duncan, t'as l'air sympa, mais t'as l'air un peu mou pour moi, mon vieux. Donc je pense que je vais plutôt prendre Royland perso, mais c'est pas grave. Il y a plus de phases d'exploration que dans Tales from the Borderlands, je trouve. Elles sont un peu mieux foutues également.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure.
Eric said people were going to starve. Why can't we feed them?
The war has taken its toll. Even our own stores for the house are dwindling. We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White Hills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight. But there are steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
No, there must be something else we can do.
Well, I hope we find it soon. We won't have much room to maneuver if we don't have the option of holding fast. I can speak to the huntsmen and trappers. Perhaps they can do more.
Ouais, je pense que s'ils pouvaient faire plus, ils auraient fait plus, honnêtement. On est dans la merde, en plus il y a un hiver d'une durée assez impressionnante qui arrive, donc on a plutôt intérêt à être prudent. C'est qui toi, Malcolm? Salut.
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, dealing out a harsh punishment, no matter how warranted. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow.
But where are you going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She
Intéressant
has
ça.
asked me to return with him, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
She's my mother. I know how to speak to her.
I'm sure you do.
My
Intéressant.
mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice. And
Ouais.
I'd trust him.
You're right.
Je suis assez d'accord avec toi,
Sir
honnêtement,
Royland
mec.
seems the man for the job.
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate.
Thank you, Uncle.
Roland, il est un peu énervé, mais il me semble plus efficace. Et AVG, si tu pouvais fermer ta gueule pendant que je suis en train de jouer à un jeu vidéo, ce serait cool. Qu'est-ce qu'elle me veut, la dame?
Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough.
Ouais, j'en doute
But
quelque
right
peu.
now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man. The way you punished him. How could you be so cruel?
C'est mon taf.
I'm worried about you.
I did what I had to, and I stand by it.
You talk like it was the only thing to be done. I know you told me you'd have to change, but I suppose I hadn't believed you would.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the war without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
Well, I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but
What? Ethan, please. Tell me.
who should I name as my sentinel?
It should definitely be Duncan Tuttle.
Ouais, je m'attendais à ce que tu dises ça.
Smart, and everyone trusts his judgment. Sir Royland is unpredictable and likely to make matters worse.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
Ouais, mais je vais prendre Royland quand même. Désolé, mais Duncan Tuttle, pour l'instant, je me fie assez peu à ses réactions. Je peux aller parler à ma mère dans la tour, peut-être. Non, je doute beaucoup qu'elle soit là-haut. C'est qui ça là-bas? Meister. Yo, Royland, comment ça roule?
Sword up! Swing left! Parry! Wrong! I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold
A
swords.
word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice. I need to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins, or wield the sword in equal measure. I'm the man you need. And might I remind you,
J'aurais tendance
it
à
was
être d'accord.
Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the wall.
Ça aussi, je suis
He
d'accord.
undermined your authority and made you look weak to the White Hills. I would never do that to you. And if you pardon me saying so, I think your father would be proud.
Your words are wise, Sir Royland.
Thank you, my lord.
I will consider them as I make my choice.
So, when will you declare your decision, my lord?
Tonight, at the small council meeting.
Very good. I trust your judgment, my lord.
Ouais. Je vais aller voir si je peux avoir la même conversation avec Duncan, mais honnêtement, Duncan, je t'avouerai que ma décision est plus ou moins déjà prise.
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
What do you think of Sir Royland? Do you trust him?
He's a fine warrior, my lord. But he's nowhere near ready to serve as sentinel. I do not trust him. He's likely to lose his temper and get us all killed. And at the worst possible time.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Ok. Pas l'air de faire franchement confiance à Royland. En même temps, c'est vrai que Royland, il a un peu un caractère difficile, disons, comme il vient de l'illustrer de manière assez glorieuse, mais
Yes, Lord Ethan.
pour l'instant, j'ai
I see
tendance à
you've
me mettre plus
spoken
de
to
son
a
côté
number
que
of
du sien.
people. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
J'espère que ça va pas me coûter très cher tout ça à l'avenir. Je sens que ça va me coûter très cher évidemment parce que c'est un peu ça le principe. J'espère que ça va pas me coûter très cher. L'espoir fait vivre, hein.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. There was one man who stood above all others. Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel.
Arrête de faire du real suspense, mec, c'est cruel.
Sir Royland de Gore, you will be my sentinel.
Gods be praised. You've done well,
Oui, je m'en
Lord
doute bien que
Ethan.
Duncan
You
va
won't
se
regret-
souvenir de ça.
A poor choice, my lord. Forgive me for saying so, but it's true.
Now, Sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
My scouts say he's a day's ride away. We've no time to waste. He'll arrive before any of our allies could be here.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate.
Ramsay, il
We
est un peu
must
taré.
answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls.
Quiet, Tuttle. You're not the Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the small council, is it not?
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither will I.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand. Put every man who can hold a spear or crossbow on the wall, and make the bastard fill his boots with piss.
Ouais, je
He
crois
would
pas
see
qu'il
it for
soit
the empty
vraiment
gesture
effrayant.
that it is, and have us flayed. We must take a measured approach, my lord.
Gentlemen, please.
Je peux
Thank
pas
the
vous
gods
mettre
Mira has
d'accord, les
asked
gars.
Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf.
Ouais, mais ils
but
sont un
we
peu loin,
must
quand
have
même.
a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
We all must agree on the plan. We cannot leave until we have a consensus.
Ugh.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
The wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Ouais, je suis assez d'accord qu'il raconte n'importe quoi, le Meister.
Although Sir Royland may object, I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first. I'll offer our allegiance, and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Il a pas tort en même
Ethan
temps,
has
il a
made
vraiment
his
pas tort.
opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival.
Je sens que ça va être bien
Invite him
dur.
into this hall, and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Ramsay Snow is no lord. That's absurd. You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
Lord Ethan?
I will meet him at the gate.
Quand même lui
Very
faire
good,
comprendre
man.
que c'est qu'un
I shall
bâtard,
prepare them
à Ramsay Snow quand même.
Ben, we hardly have any. It's a foolish plan.
That's enough from you, Tuttle. Lord Ethan has spoken. Obey his command.
I've faithfully served this house for far too long to sit here and listen to this. Forgive me, my lord, but you are far too young to be the lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
Parlera quand je te dirai de parler, toi.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow at the gate, and we will not offer our ironwood.
Clairement pas.
No matter what, I will stand beside you, my lord, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
Bon, je me réjouis pas vraiment de rencontrer Ramsay Snow, là, je dois dire.
You have named your sentinel, but you still seem conflicted. And no matter what, you can't be indecisive. Not if you want to help this house. Forgive me.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back.
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it.
Ouais, c'est bien ce qu'on a besoin, encore un mec
He always
vénère.
protected you and your sister.
Why would you bring him back after you exiled him?
He exiled himself. He has no desire to rule. Asher is volatile, but that is his strength too. Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious. But you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities. But you do not have that anger inside you.
I'm not like that, but I don't need to be, do I?
No. But you need someone who is standing beside you.
Là, on a déjà Royland qui est bien vénère. Hein. Pas sûr que ce soit nécessaire, honnêtement, d'aller chercher Asher. Bien qu'il a l'air très intéressant comme garçon.
What's best for this family. What this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
I'm sorry, Mother.
Ah,
I
cela,
can't have
Malcolm.
Malcolm bring Asher back. He will not go to Essos. That is the final word. Do you hear me?
I hear you, but this is a mistake. I wish you trusted me with this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a Forrester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Ouais. Je t'avouerai que je suis pas super confiant là. Avec Cersei d'un côté et Ramsay Snow de l'autre, là je me sens un petit peu au milieu du sandwich le moins attirant de l'univers. Elle a l'air de t'éclater, Mira, ça fait plaisir. Ok, c'était utile ça. C'est pas à moi, donc je le prends pas. Ouh, le seau familial. Il laisse traîner ça sur la table tranquillou, là. On va utiliser ça pour falsifier tout un tas de documents, là. Une fois de plus, c'est pas à moi, donc je le prends pas.
Marjorie? Oh. Lady Marjorie is still with the king. I thought you'd want to know. Thank you. Mira, look. The other day when you asked Lady Marjorie for help, I only spoke out of fear for her. I want to help you if there's anything I can do. Your poor family. I can't imagine how you must feel.
You're sweet to offer, Sarah. Thank you.
Lady Marjorie is always saying how important friends and allies are in King's Landing. Just know, I will be here for you if you ever...
Ouais, je doute beaucoup que ça se soit bien passé avec le roi. De toute façon, le roi, c'est un connard, donc... Hein.
My lady, I'll leave you to talk.
Are you all right, my lady?
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family.
Oui, je suis pas
Only
surpris.
less mended.
Gods.
He said I was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again. Nothing I said could cheer him. He wouldn't even speak to me when I left him.
I'm so sorry, my lady. I should never have asked you for the king's help. Understand, it was my mother's plan, not mine. I just hope you can find some way to forgive me.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry, my lady.
Soon I will be queen. And maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you.
Ah, mais d'ici là, on sera tous morts.
Now, we must both be cautious.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
Donc ça sent le face-à-face face à Ramsay Snow, ce qui va pas être bon du tout. Ramsay Snow, négocier, c'est pas son truc. C'est pas son
Milady.
kiff.
Begging your pardon, my lady.
Qu'est-ce que
I
tu
hope
veux,
I didn't
toi?
frighten you.
Sorry, I can't talk now.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to disturb you. I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family, if you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
It's too dangerous for me right now. And for you as well.
You needn't worry about me. I can take care of myself. Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies.
Ouais, je fais pas confiance aux mecs que je croise dans les couloirs, mec, désolé.
Please don't despair. I know people who... People who'd be willing to help you.
Heureusement, il fait pas bon vivre dans cette capitale. Hein. C'est un truc à finir avec une crise cardiaque, avec le stress qu'ils doivent se taper tous là. Infernal. Qu'est-ce qui t'arrive, toi, mec? T'as oublié ta cape? Là, on va sans doute revenir à Ironrath, je pense. Yep. Sans doute l'arrivée de Ramsay Snow qui va être probablement pas une excellente nouvelle.
And without King's Landing, I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men are ready to act if needed.
Our plan is a good one. It will work so long as everyone does their part.
Bolton men approaching, my lord!
Voyons voir comment ça va finir tout ça, je le sens très très mal. Ah, mais ne serait-ce pas notre ami Whitehill, le gros connard.
Something wrong with your gate?
Ils ont l'air aimables tous les deux.
Well, aren't you the little lord? No wonder you can't open the gate. Shall we help you? Now let me in. This is a lovely pile of timber, isn't it?
Why the hurry? Are you cold?
You know I am a bit. Fortunately, there's no shortage of wood to burn around here. Thank you, my lord.
Quelque chose me dit que t'es pas venu pour faire des potes.
A token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester Iron.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much. Don't know what's so special about it.
No one can match our skill.
Is that so? Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn.
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently.
Ok. Donc visiblement il aime pas plus Whitehill que moi, ce qui est une bonne nouvelle. En même temps je crois qu'il aime personne, Ramsay Snow, il est un peu taré donc... Ah ça te plaît hein, forcément.
Quite the army you have, Lord Forrester. Very impressive.
C'est là que tout va se jouer. Donc là, il va falloir vraiment que je fasse gaffe, putain. Je suis vraiment pas à l'avantage.
Lord Ramsay.
Il a l'air rassuré, mon petit frère.
Force him to focus on the business at hand.
Lord Ramsay, I understand you've come here for assurance of our fealty.
Fuck fealty. We came here for justice.
We'll get to your justice. First, let's see you bend the knee to my father, Lord Bolton, Warden of the North. Words are wind. Anyone can say they're loyal.
J'ai clairement pas le choix là, je pense.
My lord.
Ha! That wasn't so hard now, was it?
Important de savoir
I don't care.
garantir sa loyauté.
The Crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
We will double our efforts for your father, my lord.
That's a good little lord.
You can't trust a Forrester.
Mettez-je, Whitehill.
Men.
Les hommes, c'est des
It was
connards.
Forrester Squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton. Yet your man lived.
He was within his right. They killed his family.
His right? He killed a loyal soldier in my father's army. You had me stand out in the wind and muck so you could show off your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone.
Chose me dit qu'elle va pas me plaire ta solution.
The Whitehills will be taking control of your Ironwood from this day forward.
What? What? The Ironwood? But...
The Whitehills are nothing more than up-jump thieves!
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't? We are talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down.
We have loyal craftsmen who make the finest weapons. The Whitehills have no such craftsmen. Do you want Ironwood for the next 5 years, or the next 50 generations?
The little lord does have a point. We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your Ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before. To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
At Ironrath? That we cannot abide. Ethan!
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more trouble.
This will cause
That's
more
right.
trouble, not less.
Foutre l'embrouille, mec, ça.
Not for me.
Oui, certainement, oui, je n'en doute pas.
You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff will lead the garrison.
C'est qui, Griff?
The seven hells he will!
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Sir Royland, don't.
Look at this, little Forrester. You're not frightened, are you?
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Ah, twins. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen.
Toujours subtil,
I never
Ramsay.
had a sister. Always wanted one.
We have more to discuss, Lord Snow.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
Let her go.
She's quite pretty, your sister. We'd get along well.
You've gone too far, Lord Ramsay. I demand you let her go.
I suppose you can stay. Aren't you the brave lord?
What have you done?
But I don't want the brave lord. Far too much trouble.
Ça calme direct.
Even though you did bend the knee. I think we've come to an understanding. I certainly feel better about all this. However, the Foresters need to keep their end of the bargain.
Stop!
Take the boy as your ward. No! Kill him if they give you any trouble.
Brian!
Lovely meeting all of you. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Ah là là, Ramsay Snow.
You brought this on yourself.
Toujours aussi subtil.
Stop!
Don't let them take me!
You will not take him!
Don't, please! Ryan, please!
No!
Ryan! Do something!
Ethan? My son.
Ah bah t'aurais pas été Lord longtemps, Ethan. Désolé mec, donc je pense que ça doit être la fin de l'épisode là, je pense. J'espère du moins que ça va pas encore escalader. Ok, donc c'était la fin effectivement. Cool. Pas très cool.
Ethan sacrificed himself for us all. He saved Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This house needs a leader.
Lord Ethan named me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you did it without flinching.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all other loyalties. Those who will not stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is home again, our house will not fall. We will be ready.
Nothing comes without a cost, my lady. Are you prepared for what might happen?
Ok. Ça s'annonce plutôt tendu, donc comme d'habitude à la fin des épisodes Telltale, on a un petit résumé de nos choix importants. Donc j'étais dans la minorité du côté de Bowen, donc Bowen si vous vous souvenez c'était le charmant petit écuyer au début qui était un petit peu trop stupide pour comprendre qu'il fallait se barrer. Donc j'étais dans la minorité là-dessus, j'étais dans la majorité à donner ma loyauté au roi. J'étais dans la minorité pour prendre les doigts du voleur, tiens je suis surpris à ce niveau-là. La minorité pour prendre Royland, je suis vraiment pas surpris, l'autre est vraiment présenté comme le bon choix entre guillemets, mais je pense qu'un mec autoritaire pour Royland est meilleur pour le taf, et on était à peu près entre les deux pour Ramsay. La plupart des gens l'ont rencontré également à la porte, mais c'est pas vraiment un déséquilibre aussi prononcé que pour les autres choix. Donc vraiment une très belle entrée en matière, ce premier épisode Game of Thrones. J'aime beaucoup parce que ça tranche vraiment avec l'ambiance de Borderlands, alors que c'est pourtant exactement le même style de jeu par exactement le même développeur. Vraiment une très belle entrée en matière, j'ai trouvé. C'était très stressant la vache, vraiment très tendu. La participation de certains acteurs de la série joue également vraiment bien. Je veux dire, Cersei, tu sens direct, je veux dire, elle impose immédiatement sa présence. Donc à ce niveau-là, ça joue vraiment énormément. Je suis vraiment curieux de voir ce que ça va donner à terme. Telltale est vraiment très doué généralement pour les premiers épisodes de ces séries, donc je veux pas non plus déjà leur jeter des fleurs avant d'avoir vu la suite, mais ça annonce du très bon. Donc voilà, on verra ça plus tard. Mais quelque part, je suis assez satisfait. Ciao les gens!